I got a limited number of them left. Okay, so you know, at least you got your hair cut. I got a good like maybe, I got like a good 20 cuts left. I feel, you know, or maybe a little bit more. Let me actually math it out. I probably have 30 cuts left, 40 cuts. 30, 40 cuts, and then that's it. 14 months and counting, you got the flow. You got years of cuts left. 30, 40 cuts, boys. 30, 40 cuts. That's all we got. It's got to start the cut timer. I'm going to go buzz cut first because actually most of my life I was buzz cut. So I was a buzz cut kid until I was in high school. So, and then once I was in high school, I started growing out my hair quite a bit. So coffee at night, bro, absolutely. I mean, there's no way I'm making it the next couple hours if I'm not having a coffee right now. I'll tell you that at the moment. We need the second wind, and I'm playing some Tarkov. My reaction time is not going to be enough. Also, I do have ADHD, and I'm not just saying that. Caffeine does affect people with ADHD a little bit different. So this is good. This is good to carry me for like another 3 hours max. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm used to having a coffee around, 6 p.m. And I'm like, I'm fine. You know what I mean? It puts your wife to sleep. Yeah. It does not prevent me from sleeping at all. Yeah, it's not a big deal. Whoa. Let me dial that back though. If I have more than 300 milligrams of caffeine, it does. Like, if it 100% has an impact. But in anything under 300, I'm usually pretty good. So, and that's just from self-diagnosis over the... I'm not self-diagnosed. I'm medically diagnosed. I actually have ADHD, but I'm talking about, like, experimentation over the last little while. Were you wearing a hat today? I was not. I was wearing my walkers, and I was wearing sunglasses. Yeah. So I don't wear hats. You know what I mean? I'm not a hat guy. I'm not a big hat guy. Actually, I think, wait a second. I think the same model of walkers. I didn't even realize this. They might be in Escape for Tarkov now that I think about it. Hold on. Let me see. I think they are. Let me actually type in on the flea market. Hold on. Yep. They are. I never realized this. Yeah. So, yeah, no, that's it. Yeah, shit. Wow. I just put 2 and 2 together. God damn it. Yeah, so I was wearing these all day. Yeah, all right, cool. I didn't honestly realize this was the same pair that I own until just now. Yeah, these are awesome, man, because you throw the battery in there, and then you got your little scroll wheel right here for volume. You slip the battery in and out. You also have a jack, little audio jack right in there if you want. I don't know what that's for like an aux cable position. I've never used the aux, but these are really nice. These are a fantastic pair of headphones. Actually can't recommend them enough. Fucking love them. You have the pair of Razors with the sound amplification system. These are them. There's your sound scroll wheel right there. Anyway, yeah, plug in the aux, bro. Plug it in the aux. All right, fellas. So the last time we were on Escape from Tarkov, we progressed the main story. We were able to get our GPS piece of technology from the labs. Jebediah was sacrificed in the meantime, but we did get it. So we get to move on. Somebody bought Lars's streamer item, which is fantastic, thanks to Jeb's sacrifice. So let me actually pop into the hideout right now and see what we got cooking in the kitchen here. So free money now running that map? Yeah, I mean, basically, it kind of is free money. But, yeah. You're about to try Terminal for the 20th time. Listen, we still got a long road to go, so I'm hoping that you can get out of there before I can, because we are a few steps away. So Mackie only icebreaker when? I mean, we could do it. I have icebreaker unlocked on the map. So my only thing about doing icebreaker is it doesn't really progress the main story forward at all. So other than like it's basically just free real estate. It's free class 5 body armors and good ammunition. Well, and it's not free, but you know, it's nice. It's a good warm-up map though. I mean, I could certainly open up with an icebreaker just to kind of get the juices flowing. It costs more than that. It's like what, 600,000? Cuz like you got to include the euros. But the amount of gear that you get from exiting it can offset. So, a net positive usually, yeah. To break the ice, per se. Yeah, for me, what's considered a healthy, still, yeah, I listen, I would say, for me, my average caffeine intake per intake is probably like 120 to 180 max. So I'm talking about like not taking 300 at a time. I'm talking about like 300 in like a short period of time. So if I've been after it multiple times a day, you know, I got to keep it within reason. Is basically what I'm saying. But late night, it's not a big deal. Okay. So I need to turn the music off because we have to do something. Okay, so we need to go to the hideout. And we need to talk to this fella. Hi, привет. I found some big evidence on Terror Group. Listen, so we have, this was sitting in the Terror Group's executive safe, sending it over. Take a close look. Hand over digital transcript. It would be better if you identified exactly who was speaking. Still, I try to find this use for this transcript. I've got evidence of savage, illegal experiments on one of Terror Group's facilities. This should definitely be enough to destroy Terror Group.
Я догадывался, что Тарков занималась торговлей людьми, но в таких масштабах. Наверняка еще платили госструктурам, чтобы закрывали дела о пропаже. Всему миру нужно об этом знать.
All right, and that's fucking it. That's all I got. That's all I'm doing. It's time, boys. We work for one man. And one man only. All right, I have to go. Yeah. Okay. So now negotiate with Mr. Kerman. Let's get to it. Hold on. I actually want to make sure it's either 36 pieces of tech or 2 big pieces of evidence. So I think now that I've done 2, I actually think I need to exit the game and reopen the game. I just want to make sure we don't fuck this up. This is a very finicky piece of critical moment, and exactly how somebody figured this out, I don't truly understand. But we are going down the debtor ending. So in order for us to not fuck this up, hand over 2 major pieces and then stop working with him. Okay. So I think we can either stop working with him right now, but I'm pretty sure I need to tell him to go fuck himself. So before we go and talk to Lightkeeper. So I definitely want to go and take a peek here. So, yeah, BSG Tech is finicky. We need to stop working with Kerman right now. Yo, we got G Noob. Thanks for that 15-month resub. Welcome back. Yo, really appreciate that, man. Dev VT, thanks for that 101 months. Awesome. Hope you're having a good night. Darth, thanks for that 40-month resub. Blaze, thanks for that 46-month resub. Your big brother Steve hooking up Lars. Really appreciate that, Steve. Glacial Indifference thinks that 50-month resub as well. Oh, yeah, here we go. The radio station is starting to receive an unstable signal. The fuck is this? I think I've already unlocked Icebreaker, bud, so I don't know. You know, I'm receiving your signal. All right. Oh, yeah, doesn't even appreciate my huge raid.
Привет, привет.
Oh, yeah, no, there we go. Okay, so
Еще поговорим.
I'm pretty sure we're going to need to, we're going to have to just go talk to Lightkeeper. Yo, thank you, though. I appreciate that. He's sponsoring a trip to Turkey. All right, yeah, let's go talk to Lightkeeper. All right. Okay. What I want to do here is let's put together a piece. He didn't say no. Yeah, he's not giving me the option to say no. So, and I'm not seeing, yeah, negotiate with Mr. Kerman is not really something that I can do at the moment. So, we did deliver 2 pieces of information. I don't think we have to hand over 36 pieces of small information, but we'll find out here in just a second. Because if we go to Lightkeeper and he doesn't tell me anything, then that means we have to go back and turn in the 36 pieces, and then we got to tell him to go fuck himself. So, let's just, yeah, I mean, I don't need to bring anything crazy, like, because, you know, we're just literally going to run to the, we're just going to run to the bridge. So, I'll bring this little SR-25. It's so convoluted. It is. It is a little, like I said, I still don't really understand how the first person found out how to do the Deader ending, because it's like, how did you know to just do 2 and then stop? You know what I mean? Seems a little weird. He just knew. Yeah, he just knew. Data mined, probably. Maybe. I mean, it's possible. How are the trees? I actually wasn't doing any work on the woodlots today. That's going to be probably next Thursday, I think. At least that's the plan, anyway. That is the plan. Okay. I get to try out my nifty drone, though, which is going to be sweet. The one that I was sent. Actually, you know, it's convenient. I do need to use it, so. Okay, where's this at? Okay, cool. This is fine with me. I don't think we really need anything else, so. It happens when you do Savior too, but in this case, you keep saying yes. No, I have to tell him no. I got to stop working with this guy. That's basically what I'm trying to do. I bet you we're going to get just a really bad spawn. All right, we'll do that. Okay. Railway spawn incoming. No, I need to go lighthouse. We gotta go lighthouse. All right, let's go. All right. I used to have tiny drone that you had IR lasers, and you could go get dog fights with them. Dude, that's actually super cool. Just ruined dinner, fellas. You left a Rubbermaid lid on in the oven. Oh, dude. Did you see War Dog's early access release is getting moved up because the testing went so well? I have heard that, yeah. I'm really excited, man. Let's hopefully escape Tarkov before War Dogs enters early access, okay? Because I definitely want to spend a hefty amount of time on War Dogs. So, have you heard of Bellum? I have. I just don't really have much of a reason to play it. You did that with the plastic bowl you had on? Oh man, that's sweet. How did you get the Polaris? Did you steal it? How did you manage to steal it? Dude, that's beautiful. The volumetric clouds in Star Citizen are absolutely beautiful. It's so nice. The Polaris is easy to break into. Yeah. More early access games? Gross. Listen, I like early access games because sometimes you strike gold, but you do also sometimes you ashes of creation. Nobody wants the ashes of creation, okay? But you know, a lot of my favorite games started with early access, so it is what it is. A weird game hack you accidentally did. 100% on accident, huh? Where the fuck did I spawn? Where is this? Oh. Damn, this is a bad spawn. Kind of. I mean, it's a good spawn for what we want to do, but I'll most likely be in between some folks. They changed my name again. From Lars Blaster? Why would they change Lars Blaster? There's nothing wrong with Lars Blaster. They changed it to Lars 9000? Really? His hangar name even changed. What? You're suddenly just Lars 9000. Is that your username though? Is that your login username? Cuz that could just be a bug. Cuz like my in-game name is Captain McTire, but I'm pretty sure my account username is McTuna on that account. I'm fairly certain. That must be your login username. Both of his are Lars 9000 now? I suspect that was a bug. Unless somebody at Robert Space Industries really doesn't like you. Yours does that as well? Yeah, I think it's probably just a bug, dude. Somebody most likely reported his name. Why, though? I mean... Alright. Uh-oh. This is just habit. Pulling out the Red Rebel. I don't think I have my keys for over here, but it doesn't really matter. I don't need to... We're not over here to do much looting. We're here to talk to the man. I better get used to this, though, because every single time I die on terminal, I gotta come back and get a new key from him. But it could be worse. I think I'd rather come back and talk to him than spend like 5 mil per key card. I think you can barter. No. I think with Lightkeeper you can only do one. It's a different type of card that you use. But the barter is really cheap, so now you're gonna manage to do terminal first try. Dude, I would love to, but you also have to get the blue folders. Yeah, well, I have a bunch of blue folders already. I've been saving them, and then you can buy them on the flea market. So, and they're like fairly cheap on the flea market. They're like 250,000. So, unless they need to have fine and raid status, which would really suck.
Снова ты.
Listen. Ooh. Can you help me with something?
Не сейчас. Всему свое время.
Yo, I've been allowed to get to you. Why all the trials? Why won't you let anybody else get close to you?
Я занимаюсь только тем, что имеет смысл.
Yeah, I don't think we have this
А
yet.
большая часть торговцев, ЧВК и бандитов сгинет, не оставив после себя никаких следов. Тарков пощадит только тех, кто сможет переродиться и принять новую реальность. Остальное неважно.
Yeah, no. Okay, so I think I'm missing
Я
something
пока
here.
еще здесь. Заходи.
Do you have to leave all your monies when you beat the game? I actually don't know how that works, to be honest with you. I think maybe I need to talk to... Maybe I need to talk to every single trader. But it's the thing that I'm missing right now is it's not... He's not telling me to stop working with him. So... I'm wondering if I also need to turn in 36 pieces of small evidence. I'm starting to think that I do have to do it that way. Let me just double check before we continue. Probably reading comprehension issues. No, it could also be like a certain amount of time needs to pass before I'm able to say no. I have to negotiate with Mr. Kerman, but it's not letting me negotiate. So, yeah, negotiate with Mr. Kerman. Oh, yep, there we go. Okay. So, deliver 36 minor terror group pieces of evidence. So, okay, so I can't do that until we deliver 36 minor pieces, which I do think I have. Let me see. I don't have level 4 fence rep, though. If you accept Mr. Kerman's offer and agree to find the evidence but refuse to hand in more than 2 major pieces of evidence, then you ask the traders how to leave Tarkov. Okay, so we either got to do 2 things. We got to ask every single trader how to leave Tarkov, and if that doesn't work, I need to hand in 36 pieces of info and then tell him to go fuck himself. So, but at least we know. So that's kind of where we're at right now. Since we're over here, we might as well just check a couple spawns, but we'll skedaddle. We will skedaddle. Honda Supa, thanks to that tier 2 44-month resub with this silver throne. Thank you very much, man. Really appreciate that, dude. Thank you. Hope you're having a good Thursday night. Nice recap. Yeah, I think that's kind of what we're doing right now. Anyway, it's one or the other, so... Do you leave your channel points behind? What channel points? No shit, you're actually catching a night stream. Yeah, there's not too many of them, but there'll probably be more during the summertime. I suspect. Okay. Let's do like a quick little rip in here, and then we'll head out of here. Strap 25s. Dude, nice little box of 7N40, sure. Okay, a little Tagilla statue. Box of M80. Alrighty. Sometimes there could be tech there. Had some fun streaming for the first time for real today. Oh, very nice, dude. Listen, that's the best. That's what you got to focus on, man. Have fun. Oh, what the fuck? What is up with me finding Bitcoins like crazy now that I don't need to find Bitcoins? This is actually unfair. It's actually annoying in a way. Because we keep finding Bitcoins in places, like so random places, but now it's like I don't need them anymore. It's good for money, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I mean, I wish I would have been able to have this much luck when I needed them. What is this? Rip Browns? All right. Hold on here. I need to readjust. To be fair, you didn't play for months. Well, fairness is not really a big deal when it comes to luck. It's like I know where the spawns were. And we hit them a lot, trust me. My lobster is too buttery, and my steak is too juicy. Dude, I'm not complaining, all right? I'm happy. I'm happy that I'm getting a little bit of loot luck now. Okay. 100% tenfold, I have to believe if you have the same quest or task for something specific, the spawn chance in that raid gets halved. Well, hey, I found my first GPS technology piece for Intel Level 3 yesterday near the end of the stream. And that item has been in the game for me for like a while. But literally, it was the first time I was able to get my hands on it. So, you know, there's that. Okay. I'm not gonna bother looting that. Let's get ready to roll. Man, fuck it. I'm unpacking all this ammo. They see you and boom, dead. You rage quit PvE yesterday, man. The bosses are so OP. Are the bosses tuned up on PvE as compared to PvP? I actually don't know anything about PvP. Nah, but nobody else kills them. That's kind of nice, though. Yeah, I never played any of the God of War stuff. Yeah, I was like an Xbox and Nintendo kid, so... Yeah, I'm live on YouTube for sure, but I understand. It's like really it would be really difficult. My time slot is not super easy to hit. We're gonna be going to the Deader ending. That's the ending that I feel like is the most accessible to me at the time, and then also I just feel like it's right. You know, it feels right. The Woods PvP component, although I can foresee it being really annoying at times, it's just it just feels, and Lightkeeper too. Like when Lightkeeper came out, I spent like a good chunk of time doing a lot of the Lightkeeper stuff, and I really enjoyed it. And that coupled with Woods, so I feel like it's nice. And it's like a pretty morally ambiguous ending. So I kind of like it. So that's kind of what we're going to go for. All right. I just wanted to, like, if we're going to die, I'd rather die there. Okay. Off-hour slop? Yeah, Thursday nights are probably going to be pretty common for the next 5-6 weeks. Possibly even throughout the entire summer, sponsor depending and day depending. But yeah, I feel like Thursday nights are going to become a normal thing. But obviously, you know, life finds a way. Life finds a way. But I do like night streams. No, you were banned for Twitter. Oh, yeah, like YouTube's the prison. Dude, Daddy Cash did the same thing. I would love to know. I'm so nosy. I would love to know what Daddy Cash did that resulted with him getting a ban, but well, no, he's back. He only had a 2-week ban. Or no, he got a 7-day ban. Sorry, it was a 7-day. I feel like a 7-day is it's a subjective amount of time, right? You didn't do anything too bad to get a 2-week ban, but you did something just enough to piss off a Twitch staff member where they put you on a hot 600,000 for a week. What tasks are you working on right now? So we just turned in 2 pieces of evidence to Kerman, and we're trying to unlock the U-turn achievement. So I just went to Lightkeeper, and he just didn't really do anything. So I'm not sure if I can enter negotiations with Kerman right away, or if it's time gated, or what. So I'm trying to figure out how to do it, how to get the U-turn. Did YouTube ask that question? They did, yeah. That they did. What are you drinking there, bud? Americano, dude. Little Americano. The wiki doesn't say. The wiki doesn't really say. Yeah, it doesn't really say how to get U-turn. But I will try to get U-turn here in a second. Let me head back to the hideout. If I'm not able to negotiate with him, then I'm going to try something else. I'm going to try 2 other things, actually. I found evidence of Terror Group's misdeeds. Will this be enough? Enough for whom? For you. The pieces you have are not enough. Yes, a publication of these will cause a stir, but it'll be too small. You need more. I can't find the rest. It's taking too long. Is Tarkov so great you could reconsider leaving? I told you these documents determine whether Terror Group pays for what they did. I thought we were on the same page, working for the same goal, wanting the best for all of humanity. Sounds to me
Вот
like
мы здесь.
we want the best
Ты
for
говоришь
you,
мне,
bud.
что хочешь избавиться от обязательств.
To walk away
На
from
что ты
your
надеешься?
responsibilities.
Ладно, это не важно.
My answer is no.
Мой
I
ответ
need more
нет.
evidence. Otherwise,
Мне
I'll
нужно
stop
больше
helping you.
доказательств.
Simple.
Или я перестаю тебе помогать. Все просто.
All right, I'm out. Go fuck yourself. You refuse to keep searching for terror group evidence from Mr. Kerman. Yeah, see you later, you piece of shit.
Ты подавал
You were
большие
promising,
надежды,
but still
но
decided to
решил
fuck it
всё
all
это
up.
похерить.
Well, that's your call. Stay in Tarkov then.
Оставайся в Таркове.
All right. All right, you turned. All right, so ask the traders how to leave. All right, here we go. What path is this? All right, let's go talk to the fellas. Valid crash out. Listen, I gave him 2 pieces of information. He can raise. Hey, yo, what's up, Prepor?
Смотри-ка, кто нарисовался.
My boy. My boy. You got plenty of connections. How are we getting out of here, dude?
Как тебе вообще
Why would you think I know any of
помогло,
this?
что я
Because you have a
после
helicopter
таких
and you just
дел?
took me to a fucking boat? Hey, you know any jokes though?
О,
As the company commander said on a forced march, what falls does a push-up and keeps running.
что упало, то отжалось и побежало дальше.
Bye.
Какой деловой, а? Иди, иди.
Wow, that was great. Is there a punchline? All right, let's go talk to therapist.
Это вы, молодой человек.
I haven't seen you in a long time. We need to get out of here, therapist. You and me in the minivan, we're going for a rip. You and me, together. We're going to hit the road.
Я к этому не имею
I have
никакого
no
отношения.
involvement in this matter. I've got to go.
Рада увидеть вас в следующий раз.
All right. Dude. Repo. Oh, jeez, dude. All right. Skier. This guy hates me. Dude, I insulted him on the first
Опа!
piece of dialogue,
Заходи, чё стоять?
and we've never had a good time since. But I got to ask him. I want to get out of Tarkov.
Не-не, за это я не
You'll
шаг.
have to talk to somebody else.
Чем-то еще тебе перетереть надо.
Okay. I've got to go.
Бывай, бродяга.
All right. We're going to mechanic.
А, это ты. Что-то важное?
Mechanic's a real one. Do you know how to leave Tarkov?
Не думаю, что я тот, кто тебе сейчас...
Don't think I'm the one you need right now. Yeah, we still got to get the code to rescue the captain on the boat, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I got to go.
Заходи еще.
All right, now we got to go back. We're going to have to go back to my man Lightkeeper now after that.
Только недавно о тебе вспоминал, брат.
You're just thinking about me. Well, then let's leave Tarkov together, bud.
Не, брат, за это вообще не шарю.
Oh, he doesn't know anything about that. All right, well, bye.
Заскакивай еще как-нибудь.
Okay, cool. Remember when his eyes were flipped when they first released him? Jaeger.
В ногах правды нет. Садись, все обсудим.
What's up, bud? Listen. Here's the deal. Perhaps you know how to escape for Tarkov.
И меня об этом
Don't ask me.
спрашивайте.
I guess that makes
Я сделал
sense.
заповедник
My job is to protect the nature reserve, not dig into some filthy secrets. Yeah, well, your job is to send me on a mission to break my legs in a bush while eating mayonnaise and also hitting a 100-meter snipe with a revolver in my hands, dude. I don't know how that's going to help save the nature reserve, but... All right, I'll see you. Bye-bye.
удачной
While not wearing armor. That's true. All right, see you, bud. Well, we all know where we got to go. We all know where we got to go. We got to go back to where I just was. So that's all the traders talk to. Gain access to every trader. 10 out of 11. Who the hell do I not have access to? Oh, Fence? No, I can visit Fence.
Добрейшего денечка.
I have exactly the right amount of scav karma for this, by the way. I need your help. How do we leave in Tarkov?
О чем вообще речь?
What are you even talking
Я не
about?
понимаю.
I don't get it. Yeah, for him, he could probably just leave at any time. He's got the connection. But, all right, listen. Who the hell even are you, dude?
Я не собираюсь отвечать на эти вопросы. Давай о деле, а не об этой херне.
Let's talk business. All right, well, okay, bye-bye. I gotta go.
Тебя проводят.
Peacekeeper? Oh, yeah. Is it... Do I still not have access to Peacekeeper? No, I have access to Peacekeeper. Is it Ref? No, I got access to Ref. 10 out of 11. Who the fuck is the 11th trader? Is that like a Easter egg for like a new trader that's going to be coming out? In a way? Or has that just always been weird? I don't... Lightkeeper? No. Lightkeeper I have access to. So... That's weird. Oh, maybe it's visit. Maybe because Peacekeeper you can't visit him yet. Maybe that's forever like... Have you spoken to Big Mike? Big Mike and the boys? All right, let's drink this. Let's go. All right, let's rumble. We need to go and talk to Lightkeeper now again. Even though I was literally just at Lightkeeper. Trader Joe's. But we should be able to go and talk to him now. All right. The Lightkeeper visit. Yeah, I opened up with a Lightkeeper visit thinking that I did enough. That was not the case. So now we got to go back and talk to him. But actually, you know what? No, it only gave me the option to turn into 36 pieces. So it's all right. We're good. We kind of had to do it this way. Yo, Carl, thanks for that 54-month resub. Welcome back. How's your monk? What level are you? I don't know. I'm like level 36 or something like that. Yeah. I haven't had time to play. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I should have more time to play this weekend, though. But I think I'm actually going to level a summoner again. So, yeah. Lost the momentum. I just don't have time, man. Like, is it weird to say that I'm too tired to play video games sometimes? Because that's the truth. Like, a lot of the time when I'm done what I got to do in the evening, it's already like 9 p.m. and I'm going to be going to bed in an hour. And I'm like, dude, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you're pretty old. It's called age. I'm just busy. There'll be time. I don't think I'm getting old. I think it's just my days are full right now. So, which is a good thing. I'm not complaining. You start your first real job, and now you go to bed at 10 p.m. Very nice. I'm just busting your balls. Dude, I'm feeling old, though. I'll tell you that. If only there was a way to get paid to play video games. If only there was a way. I'm still trying to figure that out. No, I'm just joking. I know. Maybe that's the reason why I started. Well, the reason why I started streaming is just for the love of the game and to somehow justify my outrageous video game addiction. Do a face reveal. Listen, I can honestly say that I got in with without monetization on the mind because I'm so old that it didn't exist when I started doing shit. It wasn't even an option. The only way to get paid to play video games was either working for a game magazine / website or quite literally being on an esport team. And in North America, that means playing for MLG almost exclusively. So, you know, wasn't a whole lot of options back then. Play testers? Yeah, but that's like you're working in the industry at that point, and like testing video games isn't as glamorous as it sounds. It's not the same as playing early access titles. It's let's walk across this one random ladder in the corner of the map 100 times to make sure it doesn't bug. Or let's like try our very best to break the game in a very specific, yeah, it's, and like QA gets paid horribly. It's the entry level video game position. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like a lot, even if you have like, you're going in with like art or like pretty much anything, like it's putting the foot in the door. So, but listen, I've come to the realization, being in the very unique and privileged position that I'm in, that being a game developer is a thankless job with horrendous job security, and it just seems incredibly stressful. It does, like, you know, I feel like, you know, it's just the accessibility of everyone's opinion on your product all the time, I feel like would just consistently just chip away at your morale. Like it'd be hard to stay happy. It used to be fun, food and parties. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess it depends. Like, if I was a game dev, then I would have to 9 to 5 it and just not review the feedback. You know? I would just have to commit. Just, like, do my job, like, and try to just disassociate from the feedback. True, and people love to hate for no reason sometimes. Yeah, I mean, that's just the way it is. You know what I mean? I mean, you're not going to change that. That's just... There's no 9 to 5 you make the game yourself. Well, a lot of people don't make games themselves. You know, you get into the golden handcuffs. Which, again, not going to blame people for that. Severance? You're going to sever yourself? Did I ever tell you made a game? No, but have you ever told you that I've made a video game before? Flame Broiled? I don't have a copy of this game anymore. At least I don't think so. I should look at home. It got 20 million downloads. Brother, what the fuck are you talking about? It's got 20 million downloads. All right, hold that thought. Hold that thought. I need your help. You already know what this is about. Of course you do. How? Don't forget, I'm the Lightkeeper. I know everything that happens in Tarkov. You're trying to escape this place. And right now, you're closer than ever. Your patron has abandoned you. But I can help you. But not for free. I expected nothing less, my friend. Tell me what I need to do. You should always judge everything with a clear mind. So you are on the brink of escape, alone without the key. Complete my tasks, and the key is yours. I'm ready. Then listen, I need topography, survey, intelligence. There's only one problem. Those documents have to be collected all over Tarkov, and I don't have time for that. Gather them, record the data onto a flash drive, and bring it here. Finish this task, and I'll get you the next one. Roger that. As many as I say. Now go. I expect results. All right, boys, we've been hired. Did I get the achievement? Oh, yeah, we did. Agree to the job only to change your mind. Listen, I didn't change my mind. I just was trying to unlock the possibility. I was only trying to unlock the possibility of doing a different job while abandoning the job that I agreed to. So, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. All right. Yo, we got Big Joke. Thanks for that 30-month resub. Really appreciate that, man. Hope you're having a good night. Sir Fatty Stinks a Lot. Thanks for that 8-month resub. Carl, thank you for the 54-month resub. A sheep, a drum, and a rattlesnake fell down a hill. Badum hiss. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm not sure about that one. You know, like that's a toughie. All right. I'll say when Doodles remembers the convo, Kappa could be now. No, I'm ready. I'm ready now. I'm ready now. I just didn't. I wanted to get the story. I wanted to do the story moment. You know, now that the story moment's done, I'm good. You have a 20 million download game. Why didn't you just continue to pursue mobile games? Like, I'm assuming it's a mobile game. I feel like that could, like, if you sold a game for 20 million copies, then, like, or if you had 20 million downloads, then I feel like I would have kept on rolling at that. That's pretty impressive. He couldn't be asked. What the fuck are you talking about? You couldn't be asked. Listen, I don't know much about Lars, but I know Lars is a man that has some passion. And he's got some passion that needs execution. And I feel like that would be a great avenue to execute on. You know, people would just lie on the internet. Yeah. Listen, I'm typing the story, boys. Relax. Okay, it's got to be juicy. He's typing it out. He's like, one day, many moons ago, I made a video game. Many moons ago, long time ago, I made a very good game, a great game, they say. The best game. The greatest game. When I was a wee lad. And then Zuckerberg stole it. All right, someone call Hollywood. Let's make a movie. Fucking Zuckerberg. Not again. Not again. Not again. God Zucked. It's gotta be Zuck. Old lizard boy. When I was a young warthog. Bro. I watched 3/4 of that movie with my son recently, but he's too young to kind of get it. And I'm not gonna lie, I got a little emotional about it. I got more emotional about it from like nostalgia reasons than the actual story of it. But yeah, dude, Hans Zimmer just how can a dude consistently win? How could he always be so good at what he does? Just, man, I just don't understand. You know, he just be Zimming because he's the dude. He might, you know what, dude? Just might be the GOAT because his name is Hans. His last name is Zimmer. Can you feel it? Fool me. Listen, wait till you're at a raid. Dude, I can't be killed where I'm at right now. There's no, you bet, just paste it. I'm in like the safest place you could ever be in Escape for Tarkov. I'm in a place so safe that if somebody kills me on the island, the negative ramifications of them killing me far exceeds any of the gear they would collect from my body. So my last year at university, I chose a specialty in game design and development. We were assigned in teams of 3 at first to make a mobile app, and then in teams of 10 to make a game. I was a game designer on this team. We called ourselves Total Mayhem Games. Thought it'd be cool to make a co-op game based on an escape room, but you're in separate rooms. The team agreed, and we developed what in the end was called We Were Here, released on Steam for free. Later, the game was paid. No fucking way. Okay. I see it. Let me bring it up on We Were Here series, Steam. 9 out of 10. February 2017. Total Mayhem Games. So there's we were here too, we were here together, we were here forever, and we were here friendship in 2023. So what happened? Did you get Zuckerberg out of this? So I'm feeling you got Zuckerberg out of this. I suspect that's where this is going. I didn't know that. That's a very popular game, Lars. 9 out of 10 on Steam. You have We Were Together. So I was part of the first during university, and the people continue with the 2 to 5. I couldn't be part of it because you hadn't finished. So they kind of made... But, dude, I feel like, though, that's tough because, like, if you were a big part of that game, I mean, I guess you wouldn't have signed any contracts. It was essentially a school project. So... Dude, you have a Walter White origin story, basically, yeah. I mean, I've been through something sort of similar, but I am happy that it happened to me because it led me to where I was today. So, I also got screwed from a company. It was just fun and stuff at the time. We had no idea it would blow up so hard. Yeah. Damn. And now his life is messed up. Listen, sometimes you're in a valley, but it doesn't mean you're prepared for another peak. Where was I today? Life stuff. Speaking of getting emotional, I showed Pep the clip of you getting emotional, talking about playing games with him, which made him emotional. I thought you should know. Y'all need to just get back and together and kiss homie on Steam together. Much love. I know, man. I think it's just because so much time has passed and we've had so many really good times together, and we're getting older, and like he's on his path and I'm on my path, and he's doing cool shit and I'm doing cool shit. And there's just an unfathomable amount of amazing and hilarious moments. I think for me personally, it's just like, I know he still streams from time to time casually, but, you know, I feel like, you know, I think for a lot of us that era of streaming is over, and it's never going to be the same. You know, we're like 2014 to 2020 generation of streamers. Like, you know, I was streaming before then, but that's really where I kind of got my footing and really started to understand it and really started to do things. And, you know, I think the golden age. Yeah, I think like to us, it was the golden age of streaming for sure. And like we were like very privileged and to participate in that. And obviously, you know, we were the lucky ones where like I'm still able to do this for a living, and I'm still here and I'm still streaming, but there's dozens and dozens of people that were part of this community and other streamers that I played with that are like not streaming, moved on, in some cases no longer with us, and just time marches on, you know? So I think that's like watching those clips from 2020 just made me realize like how much time has actually passed. Like so much has changed and also so little. Like my stream is literally the exact same. Like the mic is in the same spot. I have the literal fucking same overlays and shit, using the same emotes, the same sub badges, but still 6 fucking years has progressed, right? So, yeah, I mean, I feel like that's just kind of why I kind of got emotional about it. And, you know, it just is. I think just, you know, shit's different now. You know what I mean? And I don't think it's ever going to be the same. And like, I don't really know exactly what that means for this platform. I don't know what that means for my career either. But I'm just riding this crazy train until the end, basically. So I'm here for as long as I can be. So, you know, yeah, I don't know. It was just a different time, I guess. It was just a different time. If you want to cry, Deadly, just cry. I'm not much of a crier, to be honest with you. But, yeah. We're riding with you. I know. It's good. It's good to be here. But, yeah, it's just been a wild journey, you know. You'll drink some quality and cannon malt to that. It would make me feel better if you cried. Listen, man, I'm just not a crier. It is what it is. He's dead inside, doesn't cry. Oh no, listen, it also like good emotions. It's not like, not to be a negative Nancy. I mean, like that, I think the emotional stuff, those were good emotions, man. Those were good memories. So basically what I'm saying, Celestial, is to maybe, bro, you have my full permission to use my content to do whatever you want with it. Old clips, new clips, whatever. Like, you do a really good job. You know, the sad part is, like, a lot of my content is just gone. It's like Yvonne at the Yukon. You can only get it on obscure DVD. It's not out there. So, it's just gone. It's gone. All right. So, with that being said, yo, we got Mo. What's up, man? Thanks for that Prime sub. Welcome back. Yo, really appreciate that, dude. America, thank you for that 13-month resub. Doofy, thanks for that 26-month resub. Kittens, thanks for that 14-month resub. Maddie, thank you for that 8-month resub. Big Joke, thank you for the 30-month resub as well. Appreciate you. I definitely missed some people, but you have an 80-gigabyte folder with a game I was developing based off of Sly Cooper and Beyond Good and Evil, but it was kind of canceled. After we noticed the game was releasing that was very similar to ours, eventually that game was canceled, so I guess I could have just released it. Dude, I feel like, you know, if you got a knack for it, you know, make a game, dude. But that's easier said than done, I know. That's like way easier said than done. Okay, so we have to do topography maps on... let me see. Yeah, we got to do topography maps. I need to buy this. And they're in various locations around Escape for Tarkov. The first one we're going to go for is going to be Factory. And Factory is in a room that I have not opened before. This is in the Terror Group storage room. Well, actually, no, I've been in here before. What the fuck am I talking about? I just haven't found the key. But I have been in this room. So, Mossy, I think, opened up this room last time I was in there, funny enough. So, we'll get in there. We'll see what we could do. Yo, what's up, Cotton? How you doing, man? Holy shit. Speaking of absolute legendary OGs, my man Cotton in the chat. Listen, did you get a chance to test out the War Dog stuff? Because I didn't, but I'm not sure if you could talk about it because it's NDA, but I hope you did. Because I know that game's up your alley. I seen how much fucking money you had in King of the Hill on Arma 3 and on Reforger. So I'm sure now you haven't got into the... I have not been into the test myself either. So... But I know how much you play King of the Hill. So if there's any man that should get access to War Dogs, it's definitely Con. Because I like me some King of the Hill, but there's a difference. This dude fucking loves King of the Hill. There's a huge difference. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm super hyped. They announced the end of the summer release today. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I'm looking forward to it. I need to escape for Tarkov before then. That's kind of what I'm doing. I finally decided to nut up and start adventuring towards actually getting the cinematic ending of this game, so I can I can feel confident in ending this era of Escape for Tarkov. Doesn't mean I'm not going to play this game ever again, but we're very close. We are we're 3 steps away. We're 3 quests away from being able to do it. So Not only will I take you up on that offer, but I have an idea that might benefit you and your content. Reach out to me on Discord, dude. I'm always open. The only thing is, my response time might be delayed. So just know that I will get to it eventually. If it's not right away, I will eventually look through my messages and I will respond. I'm just being honest, all right? Like, listen, I am a very forgetful person, and I have to prioritize and execute. It's a bad combo. He's a bit slow. At least he's honest. Yeah, I mean, I know who I am, okay? I am notoriously difficult to get a hold of. It's not a secret. And so I'm not proud of that sometimes. Uh-oh. We're all fucked up here. Ah, shit. Damn. We were really fucked up, though. That was fun, though. Just 3 quests, how hard could it be? The hardest one is the March Room stuff. The other ones are time-consuming stuff. So, bad hole to hangle. I mean, we had M61s in the mag. I was just kind of hoping. I was just hoping we'd catch him in the noggin. So... catch him in the noggin. By the way, there's a streamer challenge on Factory right now. Oh, that's fun. That sucks for us though, because I need to get my document. But that's pretty fun. That's bad though. I don't want to be here. I just want to get the fuck out of here, and I'm not participating in shit. Okay. Yeah, I just want to leave. Okay. Factory's crazy sweaty right now. Does it have to be both daytime and nighttime? Going with cheap kits. Nah, I'm alright. At least for now. We'll just kind of go in and... if we have to murder some people, we got to murder some people. This is what it is. So anyways, I just started blasting. Dude, I don't want to wear the tan U-lock is just bad luck, but it's just, it's free. I don't know who we killed for it, but it's just hanging out. So I might as well just grab it. And then if we die, then it's somebody else's problem. They get to live on with the curse of having to deal with a tan U-lock. There we go, that. All right. I'm going to grab one more mag. How many hemo stats do I got? Really? Just one. All right. Let's go. Yeah, there's a streamer challenge for factory. Yeah, this might be annoying then. But then again, I don't want to go, we just need to get a good spawn. We don't need to push PvP. Like, I just need to do my, actually, do I even have, yeah, I do have my item. I just need to do what I need to do. And then we just got to get out of here. You got me hooked on Tarkov 7 years ago, and I've hated you ever since. Damn, dude. Listen, why was that message retracted? That was nice. That was fine. Dude, Glenn, that's all right. That was all right. You don't retract that. I feel it. I understand where that's coming from. That's relatable. That's a relatable comment right there. Don't worry about it, MO Purgy 7. They could only use a pistol and a shotgun, and only killed Tagilla with a knife. Oh, so just pain then. The competition is pain. I'm no longer yeah, it's just pain. Yeah. What do you win? What's the prize? And the winner gets a streamer item. Oh, okay. Well, that is a pretty good prize. And this is a shitty spawn. I'll tell you that right now. Listen, I'm not here for the event. I just gotta do something. Just leave me alone. I already have a streamer item. I don't want one. Let's just fight each other. This is gonna suck. There's a guy in that area. Is he right here? I think he's a... Oh, he's like over here. Okay, I'm on the right side anyway. Thank God you didn't throw that grenade. I know. There's a guy that's kind of hunting my sound, though. He's sort of in, like, the top middle. And, there it is. All right. There's the code. Perfect. What else is in here? I don't really loot in here too much. Is this literally just 2 safes? There's got to be something better. Pretty shit. All right. Well, I'm going to do this just because it's so busy here. All right. That's 1. All right, next up we go to woods. We're going to need yeah, I don't know the location of all of them. But I think I do. So or at least some of them. I actually don't know where the shoreline one is. But let's just do the ones of that we know. So I know where the woods one are. So let's go to that one. All right. So tasks. So there's the factory. Now we go to the woods. What's the plans on after escape for Tarkov? So, my winter car achievement runs is just kind of sitting there waiting for me. It's just waiting. So I would say that is high on the priority list. War Dogs is going to be coming out at some point during the summertime. I don't know how much time we're going to be giving that, but you know, obviously War Dogs. But I think the what I know for certain is starting the achievement run for my winter car. Now there's full conversion mods for my winter car that turns it into my summer car to a certain degree. So I feel like for some things we'll have the conversion mod on, and for other things we'll be in wintertime. So we'll kind of do both. But it'd be kind of fun to you know, do some of the stuff in 1999 summer. So, certain things like the ice race and stuff like that, we can't do. And it doesn't make the game easier. It actually makes the game harder because you don't have access to the ice bridge anymore. So, yeah. It's not like summertime becomes a little bit more difficult to get around efficiently. So they did recently update War Sarah's part. You can raid directly from the boats. Oh, yo, that's actually really sick. Yeah, I mean, I could take a look at some of the updates. I'm feeling pretty happy with where I'm at with war sales, though, if I'm being honest. You know, conquering the island, I feel like was really great. But we can always pop on and see the new boat action. I mean, we have a really great character that's always ready to go for some boat action, so it's not like he's dead. Not yet, anyway. To get cucked by Vlandia? Nah, we were able to muster enough forces to prevent a siege from happening when Vlandia declares war. That was kind of our win condition. So I let a couple years of in-game time pass just to be certain, because I have a mod that speeds up time, and nobody took the island. So it was kind of a definitive, this is our island. We have enough high-tier forces to defend it indefinitely. I'm going to get rid of this helmet, though. I don't want to wear this. Oh, are people selling that new helmet on the flea? What is it called? The Strike? Oh, yeah, this one. The multicam. No, not the multicam. The olive. No. What's it called? It's not high com. Maybe it is one of these helmets. Ah, whatever. I'll just buy this thing. Would you be able to complete any of the main story endings without looking up anything online? Does the description give enough concrete information? Yes and no. I would say for my ending, it's so, like, we just did the part that's so incredibly obscure that if you didn't know it even existed, you probably wouldn't even have known that it's an option. For the savior ending, maybe. The thing is, there's always a way. Okay, there's always a way to escape for Tarkov. They made it. At least I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I'm like 99% certain. It just depends on what option is dependent on the choices that you make. So, if you make really bad choices, there is an option, but it fucking sucks. So, I don't think there is a way that you mean you cannot get soft locked? I don't think you can, but then again, I also don't know. Maybe you can get soft locked. I'm sure there's a way. Yo, we got FN. Thanks that 42-month resub. Yo, really appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. And Triple C, thanks that 74-month resub. Thank you, my man. Haxer. All right, listen, dude. I'm not... You know what? That's just for you. You and me. No, Dev, I haven't been playing too much. I'm going to try to, though. I'm going to try this weekend. How's the knowers issue? The knowers issue? I usually play during the day, so it's not nearly as bad. But it happens. But I mean, you know, what are you going to do? Just keep rolling. Just keep rolling. It's the way she goes. It's just gear at the end of the day. Now that we have access to Icebreaker on the map, I mean, we essentially can go and get class 5 body armors and good ammunition at any moment in time without being challenged. So, you know, obviously I think they're going to patch it at some point. But if they patch the smoke grenade, well, they don't have to patch the smoke grenade. They need to patch how the Black Division interact with smoke grenades, and then also all of them entering and exiting certain doors at the same time. You sure about that? I'm sure about that. Once you do the smoke grenade thing like once or twice, it's, you know, the second time I did it, I still had to fight the Black Division, but at least like 2 or 3 of them are going to be walking onto the smoke, so it's a lot easier to fight 2 or 3 Black Division with peaks than it is fighting 6. Okay, so we are looking for topography map. Now, we're definitely probably going to run into a PMC here. So I'm in a horrible position. But we got to look through the black SUVs. And this location is pretty hot right now because it's needed for icebreaker unlock. Or not needed, but it's one of the easier avenues to talk to the BTR driver. So I'm just going to pre-pop the Proby. Icebreaker's been beating your ass. Dude, I highly recommend watching some of Velian's clips. Like, Velian taught me the way. If it wasn't for Velian, I'd be struggling, for sure. But, yeah, I mean, Velian definitely has some great options. Okay, it's in here. Oh, wait, this is this item. But where is the other one in here? Okay, the other one is not in here, but I do have a PMC coming my way, so this could be bad. That's a different quest. Damn, that sounds... Is that an NL as well? Sounds like it. You missed the old sub alerts? Well, we might be going back to them sooner than you think. We'll put it that way. Let's see what that scav does. Interesting. I'm not sure what this PMC's doing. But I know he's going to see me when I peek over this hill. I think I killed him. Yep, I did. Does he have a bud, though? Yep. At least I'm pretty sure he does. I think I just heard something. Dude, maybe not. Maybe that was just a weird sound bug. Sounded like there was somebody in my left ear there, though. Oh man, look at this guy. Damn, he's got a... He's got the goons gear. Might actually just like use it and ditch my shit. All right. There's like probably 3,000% more night body armor in rotation. Yep. All right, we have a bolt action sniper near the BTR. Dude, I can't stop Nadalin. Nothing makes me Nadal more than this game. That's a scav. We'll let him be. Let the scavs roam. See what they do. The thing jerking off is a crazy emote, yes or no? Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't like that emote actually. Two. Wow, I'm surprised my aim got kicked off there as much as it did. That kind of makes me sad. I must have been getting like hit punched a little bit. Yeah. That makes me sad. Yeah, no, that is an emote from an old era that I don't know who is responsible for. I didn't make it, and I also didn't approve it. I didn't add it to the thing. One of our mods did, but there used to be a hot dog emote, I think, from 7 years ago. So it got banned. Understandably. It got banned. But the week that it got banned, we got a Butterfinger sponsorship. This is real. So somebody made the Butterfinger version of it. And put it on BTTV. Now, I don't like it. In fact, it probably should be removed. I feel like maybe 2019 it was like acceptable. 2026, I personally just don't like it. So, but anyway, nah, it's fine. Listen. It's fine. I got caught out of position. I was like half wounded. Like it is like, you know what I mean? Like the guy deserved the kill. I'm not saying he didn't. I'm just like, I was kind of surprised that our aim wasn't on point. I was actually feeling pretty confident we'd get him after that push. So anyway, it's BTTV. Who cares? Anyway, I was having a 30-minute conversation about that emote with the boys when you streamed earlier. 30 minutes? Dude, Lars, you could be a streamer, man. I've been telling you this. Been telling you this for like a year and a half. If you can spend 30 minutes discussing that emote, then you're good, man. You can do it. I mean, that's a lot of time. Content brain. Also, I have not really played much since they reconfigured the attachments. So, I mean, I'm not too sure exactly what's best in slot anymore these days. So, Lars is narking on our... See, the Zukov is only -2, -5 these days. That's actually kind of nuts. Is the butt rubber really that decent then? I feel like it's kind of surprising actually. Hold on. I'm just like experimenting with something. We got some time, so I'm just fucking around real quick. Damn. What about not a GL core, but what about that's a Viper. $60. So that's also 60? 6031? Dude, that's kind of wacky. $56.24. Build us a DeadlySlob gun. Sure. Want me to build you a DeadlySlob gun? But I mean, look, I'm not gonna build it in an ugly way. You guys just are gonna call it ugly. I'll build it. I'll build a DeadlySlob gun. Sure. Let's do it. You guys are just gonna bully me though. Oh shit, I need a different handguard if we're gonna do this. There you go. That's a 3061 though. All right, there you go. Let me see what attachments I could buy and which ones they're going to kill me on. 180,000 rubles. There's got to be something I could throw on there. That's what I'm going for. I'm happy I can deliver. Thank you for the super chat. I'm happy that the super chats are working again. That's kind of sick. I did absolutely nothing to fix it. It's just something tells me Stream Elements was in the hot seat and they found a way to fix it. Because I wasn't the only one having that issue. So hot 600,000? For what? For this gun build? Do I have to ban myself? Maybe. Did you see that emote? No, I'm building this shitty gun right now. Hold on. I'm too busy. Oh, hot question mark? No, I don't see that emote, no. Hey, let's see how it operates. 7 and 40's got a little bit of recoil to it, so I don't know how it's going to go. Lars is drunk. I mean, that's pretty... It's pretty heavy on the recoil, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, she's bouncy. It's, you know, it's whatever. Suppressors do that now. Really? Oh yeah, very nice. Yeah, I mean we could just do a couple icebreakers. I feel like that's my easiest way of making money these days. Yeah, my medieval soundboard's from Teenage Engineering. Yep. Absolutely. Super chat for real. They're spreading slander because I shit on the nasty bee finger emote and said Pride Month shouldn't be. Oh, geez. Oh, listen, dude. What the fuck are you doing, dude? On Twitch? You almost got me again, bud. You almost got me again. I do have to take a second read. In June? He's trying to get me banned again. He's trying to get me banned again so then he can take the boys and run the stream. Dude, listen, I disagree. But I guess I'm a millennial, so like my perspective on it is like way chiller than other generations. I'm a it's your business, do whatever you want kind of thing. And like for a lot of people that have been marginalized for like the last couple of decades, I mean, going from what people were treated like in the 70s, 80s, and 90s to today, it's like they've made a big step forward. So if a couple people want to throw a fucking parade and have a rainbow flag on their house, I got no skin in the game. You know what I mean? I don't give a shit. Like, why would that bother me? Like who cares? You know what I mean? For a month? Yeah, who gives a fuck? Let them do it. Why? Who cares? What's the big deal? I don't care. I don't care if someone's gay. Like, run your fucking parade. You know what I mean? Why is it a big deal? Yeah, just, I don't know, have dicks out. Listen, Lars, how would you know? How do you know, Lars? You seem very descriptive of it. Jeff, you've seen it. You've been there? He attends them. Oh, see. He's an insider. He's an insider. I hate you. Yeah, man. Listen, it's honestly not. It's not a big deal. I think people just try to make it seem like a big deal, but it's really not a big deal. All right, let's roll. How's Lars still awake? Yeah, how's Lars still awake, dude? Shouldn't Lars should be at a parade or something right now. Go down to the red light district, Lars. Go find the guy with the wheelchair. He's got like a nitrous oxide wheelchair, man. It's crazy. It's yeah, I mean, Grizzly, it is pretty monumentous for people that are especially like in their 40s, 50s, and 60s because they lived through a time where it was absolutely unacceptable in a lot of different ways. And globally speaking, like put to death and shit. So, you know, for them, it's a big deal. For you, it's not. That's why, because you're not gay. So you don't really have you're not looking through it from their lens, from their perspective of like being scrutinized and just, you know, all that kind of stuff. Kids, don't take your kids to a fucking pride parade then. Be a better parent. If you don't want your kids there, don't take your fucking kids there, bud. What are you doing? That's your responsibility. That's your responsibility. That's not the town. Damn. I think it's going to be in the middle of the, oh shit. He knows. Uh-oh. I kind of flubbed that a little bit. I'm so fucked. I'm getting shot from behind, I think. Oh no! I'm caught in a sandwich! Caught in a sandwich. Oh Oh no, that was my bad, dude. I honestly thought that was a scav that was already killed for a second, so I started firing and stopped. Damn. Damn. Yeah, no way. Yeah, I didn't think that was him. Yeah. All right, here we go. Okay. Too many dudes. Just too many dudes. What are they doing? What are they doing here? They should be at Lars's house. Parading. What are they doing? I'm just joking. I'll stop. I'll stop. I'll stop. I'm just having fun. But listen, man, do that shit not in my chat, okay? Because, like, that's not who I am. You know what I mean? I'm you can live your fucking life. It doesn't affect me kind of guy. You know what I mean? Like I said, I got no skin in the game. So, you know, don't do that shit in my chat, all right? I don't want to fucking have it here. Cause like, you know, I'm from a area where it's like, you know, we let people do what they do behind closed doors if that's what they want to do. Like, I don't know. I'm not getting in there in the middle of the fucking session to split them up. You know what I mean? I'm not going to interrupt the docking sequence. You know, I'm just let them do what they got to do. You're not joining in on the fun, you know what I mean? I'm not like gonna try to whip some Bibles at them. You know, start playing Cars for Kids on the fucking radio, you know what I mean? And just be like, it's time to go to camp. That'll do it. But that some guy that knew someone's brother that knew the guy decided that it wasn't right from the guy's message, but he didn't know the guy. He was just assuming that's what that guy said, but then that wasn't in the original language, and then a couple of kings redid it, then Martin Luther did it, then somebody else did it, then they changed it a little bit, then they started playing it on TV, and now some of those guys have mansions, and they're telling you that that's not good. You know? Can we go back and talk about glizzies? Listen, some of those mansions are pretty good. And also, by the way, what's with the Royces? Why is it always a Rolls Royce? And why is it 5 Rolls Royces? And not just one. I feel like a Rolls Royce is a shitty car. So I feel like if you're going to go for a Rolls Royce after Sunday brunch asking for donos, I feel like you got to stop with one. You know what I mean? One's fine. It's heavy as fuck. It just seems impractical, you know? If you watch any cult documentaries on Netflix, it starts off as like a self-help class, and it ends up with Rolls Royces driving through Utah on dirt roads. And there's a clear, it's like self-help, small church group, buy a compound, dirt roads, Rolls Royce. 5 of them. Stolen Lego? Dude, okay, so I haven't learned about this yet. I know it's got something to do with the Mormons, and I know it's got something to do with Lego, but I have not had the time to look into it. It's a wild story. That's all I know. I gotta get in there. I gotta figure this out. It does seem like a fantastic story. I just haven't had time to do it. It's too long to explain. That's what makes it so much more intriguing. I mean, there's probably going to be a documentary about it, right? I'm assuming there will be. That's what everyone always says. It's like, it's too crazy. We can't, like, it's going to take a whole day to explain it. It's super worth it. Mormon Mafia exposed over Legos. Oh, now the Mafia's involved? Oh, come on. I feel like now I got to learn. Now I gotta look into it. That seems a little... Tell me more, please. Dirty policeman with Mormons with the Mafia. Damn. It's got them all. Everyone's playing. You gotta watch it? What do you mean I gotta watch it? Somebody's already done like a thing on it? I heard it on the radio the other day that people were talking about it, but I don't know the deal. They put Legos in a hat. Okay, dude, what the fuck are you what are you talking about now? What do you mean they put it in the hat, dude? Is it kind of like the Orthodox Jewish people with their underground tunnels? Because remember the New York tunnels? That was nuts. That was a good one. Stop with the spoilers. Okay, I have to... Dude, that was crazy. It's just like you don't know that one? So there's a guy just like walking on New York, like going to work or something. And he sees like a crack through the fucking floor. And there's a bunch of like Orthodox Jewish guys like popping through the floor. And they're just like acting like nothing's like normal day. Like, and they just go about their business. It's like, what do you mean? Like full garb. We're talking like the dudes that wear the hats and everything, like the full thing. And you're like, what is happening? Like what are the tunnels? The tunnels were hidden. That's a good conspiracy. That's a fun one. That's a good one. I like that one a lot. Somebody hacked the police station and leaked the unredacted body cam footage of what? Them taking the Legos? No way. What? Reckless Ben is the YouTuber doing it. Lego unredacted. Oh my God. All right. I'll look into this. I'll watch this sometime. This sounds amazing. So what's the big deal with the Legos though? I don't understand. Is it, I understand like Legos are like $80 for a small box. I couldn't believe it. I was buying my nephew like a Super Mario Lego set and I was like, holy crap, man, this is wild. It's $200,000 worth of Legos. The largest Star Wars collection. Legal Eagles coverage. I think people are making it more than it is in reality. Yeah, I mean, this sounds fun though. How's Bigfoot involved? Tell me more. Aliens? Do they make an appearance? I mean, there's got to be aliens or something. Lego, the Grand Heist. Grand Heist Lego. Is there still time for them to do a Grand Theft Auto mission? Legos on consignment at a shop that changed ownerships, and the new owners won't give them back. Oof. Okay. All right. That seems a little... I don't know how the Mafia and Mormon aliens are involved, but I'm sure we'll find out. 3D printing. It's out of this world. That sounds fun. I'll have to do some research. I'm not going to be able to do it tonight, obviously, but maybe this weekend. Maybe this weekend. I'll figure it out. If you do that, Lego comes for you. What do you mean they come for you? What do you mean? It's a 2 to 3 hour thing. What? No way. All right. Well, it's going to take me a few more days then, but you've piqued my interest. I'm going to look into this. 3D print your own? I don't own a 3D printer, but... And you know what? I don't really have any interest in owning a 3D printer either, so it's just not really for me. I hate printers so much already that I don't know if I want a 3D printer. I'm good. I don't have time for this. You know what I mean? I just don't have time for it. 3D printers are neat. Dude, you know what? The printer technology still sucks ass. What is it, 2027? Or 2017? I guess you don't really need it as much anymore, but... Man, oh man. It's really not that bad. I hate printers. Me too. Me too, man. Me too. Those pieces of shit. Laser jets too good? I've never had a laser jet. That sounds like... I mean, I don't know when I'm going to be printed stuff, but I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to print anything. I'm all right. Big printer. Listen, we're ripping this one right out of the archives, but as anybody who's as old as me, do you remember this website where you used to be able to make your own like superheroes and villains and print them out? What a waste of ink and paper. But I remember we did that quite a lot back in like 2003, but I don't remember what it was called. This is a little too vague. I don't, you know, sorry. That's all the details I got, man. Wait, is this a PMC? Oh, shit, I thought this was a scav. Whoopsie daisy. Sorry, bud. Oh, frig off, bud. Oh, never mind. You're a tough fella. You can do it. You're fine. You can just spend as much time as you want over there. I'm okay with this. Damn it. What do you got, Red Rebel? No, he doesn't. Of course he doesn't. There's a player that's up to my left, so I can't open the thing, man. I'm sorry. Oh, it's actually not here today? Oh, no, it is. Oh! Ow! No! Ow! Fuck. No balls? Yeah, you're right. No balls. I'm gonna get killed. Fight him. You won't. I won't. I need the topography maps. My arms are busted. I don't even know. Yeah, it's the sad part is it's now in the SVD, or it's in the SUV that I checked twice already. We just got bad RNG. It's not in the one that I was looking for. Unless it's somewhere else. But I don't really know where the other SUVs are at. Unless there's some at USEC camps. Oh, jeez. Look at this fella. What are you doing? What are you doing, bud? Okay, alright. Yeah. Nah, I don't like going here, man. Shit. Ow. Look at this fella. Okay. There we go. Fucking shit ass dicks. There we go. Yeah, it was bound to happen eventually, you know what I mean? It is what it is, boys. It's just, I need the maps. I didn't realize how rough this is gonna be. Of course. You know? It's fine, dude. It is what it is. He got me with Lapua Magnum, though, so, okay. My head exploded into a bajillion pieces. There's nothing left. There's nothing left. Back to labs. As a gamer, at least. Dude, why don't we just Marlin it? Let's do it. Let's bring the Marlin in. I don't really have a whole lot of faith in the Marlin, to be honest, right now, but I'm just going to throw it on there and let's just go for a rip. I don't want to save it as a preset. I just want to assemble. Let's roll. Marlin and let's just go with Marlin. Not the Marlin. We're going with the Marlin. All right. Ba 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 ba. Yes, you do have to turn in the GPUs for farming. Yep. Just don't panic when night rushes you. Yeah, that would help. I don't want to talk about that. That being said, though, I've always had more luck with the Marlin with iron sights than I have with a scope, which is kind of weird. I don't know what it is. It's like a height over bore thing, but I am still going to bring a scope, though. It's not a we're not going to bring a scope, but quick drop. Dual Marlin? I don't really want to dual wield the Marlin. I just wear the Chimera hat. 5 Marlins. I can bring a revolver, though, but the revolver is, I don't really like the revolver. But I think if we do a secondary, it's got to be a suppressed weapon. I still have a bunch of these we got to sell. Akimbo model 1887s. Ah, screw it. Let's bring it. Let's do it. We'd be better off just reloading the Marlin. But we'll bring it anyway. Why not? We'd be better off reloading the Marlin with a single round than this, but FMJ, though, on paper is actually not a bad round. In practice, it is a bad round. We didn't come this far making good decisions. It's true. That is true. Okay. Wrong ammo? No. All right, let's go. Did he get one guide into using the revolver? No, I just decided to bring it for fun. I need to grab a map and then dip. That's all I got to do. So, we're 3 deaths on woods right now trying to grab it. So, the problem is it is in an incredibly dangerous location. So, arguably the most dangerous location on woods right now because of Icebreaker. So, it is a rough one. The lever action makes me nervous because one round is garbage and the other one is solid. Yeah, but in this state of the game where a lot of people are running class 5, it's still not very good. At the very beginning of the wipe is really great though. It's really fun. Play it slow, no rush. It just depends on our spawn, really. If we get close, well, it can be in either the SUV at USEC camps or the SUV inside of lumber. I mean, if we just sit in a bush, I don't know. I have a hard time just doing that though, even though I'm dressed as a bushman. Marlin would have been so much better if they didn't pick the worst caliber Marlin offers in it. Yeah, I mean, it depends though, because like, it depends on what kind of ammunition you know, they would have added. But it depends. Like, cause like 4570, like I don't know if that would have been like 3030 maybe, but I don't think so. I think a 4570 would have had penetration issues. I think 3030 would have been the best round. Yeah. I think a 4570 would kind of suffer the same fate as the 50 AE. Where it's like a very slow firing. The ammunition is like just not good enough. You know what I mean? It's just not good enough. Nothing like some good pen. All right. Yeah, you get chat riled up again, huh? Yeah. Mid pen. Dude, a 350s, listen, I'm biased, but a 357 with like a 9+1 with these FMJ rounds that you have in the revolver would actually be a really fun weapon with a suppressor option. But it still wouldn't be like good, right? Because you're still going up against like NL 545s, like the rate of fire and the types of rounds that you're running is such a big deal. Like, single shot is so hard in the game right now. Dude, where did that even go? Where'd that first round go? Northern Lion, question mark? You're the second person that's mentioned that. What's up with Northern Lion? I've never actually I have like 1 degree of separation with Northern Lion. But I've never actually had the opportunity to watch one of his streams before. But to be fair, I just don't get a chance to watch streams these days anyway, to begin with, but still. He is #1 Canadian, you being second. Who even has the time to watch streams these days? Am I right? Yeah, no, I mean, I whenever I have time to watch them, I end up streaming. This guy is over here. Interesting. So we got Scav Team 6 rolling in. XQC is Canadian? I wouldn't have known. He's in amongst the wood piles. I'm also just joking, by the way. He's got QC in his name. quantum computing. And he's French. Anyway, we better get used to woods again because, although I'm going to be leaving it after we get one of these maps, next week is going to be pretty heavy woods rotation because we have to start our woods PMC grind. Damn it. As a PMC, Nerves of Steel, we have no suppressor option. You know what I mean? He's gonna find me, though. The scab, that is. Maybe not, though. Alright. I don't know where this guy is. Maybe blue tin? There he is. I don't think I'll get an angle on him, though. Sadly. It's funny. Damn, I thought that first shot was good. Clearly it was not. We definitely hit him with a couple shots, but this round's not good enough to one-tap in the thorax. I mean, he's definitely hurt, so I don't expect a repeat. Because we definitely landed, I'd say 2 shots on his upper body, so the last 2 shots were like solid, so he's definitely got a class 5 body armor. Man was playing Call of Duty over here. Reed. They also moved the transition point for, it doesn't even matter. I could just go there whenever I want. I unlocked it on the map yesterday, so there's just like going to Icebreaker is great for me to make money. It's like a PvE map, but it doesn't really help solve my current situation. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I can go and I can smoke grenade farm the Black Division. You know what I mean? I can do that if I wanted to, but I don't really want to do that at the moment. We will have to do that though at some point because I am running it low on money. So I'm not gonna say pre-nerf. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna get nerfed, but I also don't want it to be nerfed because, you know, I know how to do it. And I think the way that they're going to fix the nerf is going to be so brutal that I don't know if I want to ever play that map. There. Ah. Okay, these rounds. Yeah. These rounds go, like, not where you aim the iron sight, which is kind of unfortunate. You have to put the iron sight on the dude's head. Like, you have to cover it. Does that make sense? The round goes low. But I mean, it is a revolver. We're not really expecting perfection here. This guy will probably double back after hearing those shots, I imagine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no. Let's go. That's not good. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. We can't kill the scab. I'm fucking dead. I mean, this man's got to come back for me. I'm making too much noise. I'm firing too many shots. Should have brought some snacks. Okay. 20 paces in turn. Yeah, I have watched the Astaris cinematics before. Obviously not all of them, but I have watched those ones. Those ones are really good. Oh, what? No, you don't see anything. You don't see anything. Shh. Shh. It was just a bush. It was just a bush. Oh! Back right. It was back right. It was fine. Smoked. Oh. Dang it, Bobby. Yeah. Lock in. I think we'll just go nighttime and then I'll just put suppressors on my guns and just chill. I mean, the cowboy kit, I mean, you know, it goes as expected. Hal's Reach was really cool to see the animator's evolution. Yeah. Yo, Full Send, thanks for that 39-month resub. Yo, really appreciate that, dude. Thank you for chilling with me tonight. You need to be good for meme kits. I know. Too rusty. Too rusty. Can we scope array? Yeah, we're at 3.1 mil left. Yeah, I'll just do night raid. I don't think I feel like a night raid we're going to be running into just as many people. But you know, we'll see. I just need to loot an item. It's funny. I feel like this trend is going to continue. On Factory, it was kind of like the same thing. We have to loot an item in like the most dangerous area. We're going to woods. You have to loot a item in like the most dangerous area, unrelated to what I'm doing at the time. We're like walking into the lion's den. You know, this would be weird. This is kind of a weird thing. You know, it's been a while. I don't know why. I'm feeling a little 5.56 MDR right now. I don't know why. I just am. Let's put one of these bad boys together. It's been a while. I used to really like this gun. Fraud cannon? No. We need something with a little bit more meat We need something with a little bit more meat behind it for what we're doing right now. A little bit more range. A little bit more range. You don't need a rifle for woods, but like, you know, it's helpful. This plate's fucked. We got a good one here. All right. Scoped Deagle. So I heard what you're saying, and you know we need to really lock in and dial in. So Scoped Desert Eagle is what we're gonna do. Scoped. Dead Doodle's rich, bro. We were not rich. 3.3 million rubles right now is. That's a struggle right now. That's a struggle. The thing is, we got stuff to sell, but that's not good. You know, that's not where we want to be. Oop, not able to sell anything right now though, which is kind of unfortunate. Why am I streaming so late? Thursdays for the next couple of weeks, I'll be streaming at night. Oh. I'm going to restart the game. Oh, this is going to be recurring? Yeah. Yep. Now, I was kind of talking about it on Discord at the end of April. So, yep. I'm okay with it. Yeah, it's fun. Like, I used to do night streams like once or twice a week before I had kids. So it's kind of nice to kind of come back and at least have a day where we have something going on. Would be kind of cool. Can kind of break up the week a little bit too, then open it up into Friday. Usually my early morning guy, so you were shocked. Yeah, no, I feel that though. I appreciate that being your early morning guy. You're a big fan of it. Let me be a spreadsheet crew again. Little safety meeting. Some days, sure. Other days, no. It just kind of depends on. I would say most days probably not. And it's pretty much going to be exclusively because if I did, I'm just gonna fucking go to sleep. That's pretty much where I'm at right now. So. Like, you usually start around 1 or 2 p.m. And it's like 2 in the morning here, so it's really throwing off your body clock. Listen, get your sleep, man. I'm just trying to get fucking topography maps and getting my shit pushed in on Escape for Tarkov right now. Okay, I'm having no success at the current moment. So we've only been able to get one, and my plan for this evening was to get all of them. So it has not been going as planned. I was gonna start my my craft tonight, which is a 6-hour craft, and start our PvP portion of the main story tomorrow. I mean, there's still time. Shit's really gonna have to start going my way, though. Maybe switch it up. Yeah, I mean, if we can't get it on woods right now, we can go to a different map for sure. Because we got to get one, I think, on every single map, or almost every single map. So we can try to go get the customs one. The customs one is in the directors, like the company room. So it's in a pretty reasonable location. I'm going to bring a little extra ammo here. And I feel like I need some food and water. Yeah, we do. You should totally melt some ships for the Ironclad Assault. It's so sick. How much money is it? USD. Just out of curiosity. Because, like, right now I kind of have the Corsair on my main, so... 650 bucks. I don't even know if I can. Vaderus, thanks for that 47-month resub, man. Thank you very much. Thanks for being here, man. Chosen, thanks to the 72-month resub as well. Winnebago, thanks to the 65-month sub. Man, that's wild. No, I'm pretty happy with the Shiv. I'll stick with the Shiv for now. Although I haven't really had a good chance to truly utilize it for its purpose. It's $350 on Star Hanger. I don't even know what that means. How many referrals do you have on Star Citizen now? I imagine it's slacked off pretty hard because, like, I think back when I streamed, let me see. Back when I streamed Star Citizen a lot, the game was more popular to stream because the copium was fresher. So people were a little bit more intrigued than right now. Now I think a lot of people, rightfully so, are kind of like a wait and see until the game comes out kind of thing, which I totally understand. So referral program. I forget how to see the old one though. Looking for the legacy program. Access it here. So we're at 1,228. So, I mean, we're 800 away from this thing. The Star Crossing. So that's pretty good. I mean, that's definitely reasonable. But the original one, we've only got 29. So I guess we get access to another ship. I mean, I already have a Gladius, though. So this is sick. That's pretty cool. The Stinger as well. So 800 more of a lot of suckers. Yeah. All right. You guys need to hold the line here, okay? You got to hold the fucking line. What are you doing? Can you buy a picture of another ship? Yeah, 800's a lot, though. I mean, it's a Javelin. What are we going to do with a Javelin, though? I mean, what are we going to do with that? I don't know. I bought Star Citizen before I found you, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think I started streaming Star Citizen, I think in 2017, maybe. So, I think, yeah, it was 2017. So... Doodles, would you recommend a new player start this game right now? Dude, I didn't even bring my fucking night vision goggles. I'm so stupid. I'm honestly baffled with my stupidity sometimes. This is the run. Yeah, this is going to be the run, though. I guarantee it. Dude, if you start Escape for Tarkov right now, I'm going to be honest, it's never been harder than right now. You're never going to encounter more Chads that know what's up. You're never going to encounter more people that's got access to Class 5 body armor, high tier armor-piercing ammunition with Death Shadow face masks. It's going to be a difficult one for you. Like, yeah, if you want to play EFT right now, I also agree with the sentiment where you're probably just better off playing PvE. And I know it kind of, like, you'll probably have a better time. You know, you'll probably, not to mention severe shortage of night vision goggles, because I forgot the goggles. That's why. All right. I was yapping my gourd off. Yeah, that's the one thing about having, like, no wipes. Like, I think they're going to do a Path of Exile, Diablo-style, like, seasons kind of thing at some point. I think it's... So I would maybe play PvE until they do one of those seasons. I think that would be... that'd be a good call, I think. Unless they do a wipe on accident. Don't worry, I often forget body armor during your raids. Not having night vision, though, is a real pain in my ass. The good news is it is still quite bright outside, but... yeah, it's gonna be tough. Anyway, yeah, it seems a little daunting. And then how is server migration even gonna work then? Like, you know? Might work similar to Prestige, where at the end of the season you're able to transfer items back to your primary account or something, but I don't know. Smoothly and without issues, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I'm sure. Ah, it's not there. It's not the other one. The EFT glory days are long gone. It's just a different game now. People are so good on PvP. It's like... it's actually really impressive. And, like, also a little sad, but also it just is what it is. Like, everyone is fucking good. Like, the knife has never been sharper. The secrets are all out, you know, like... no, the quest marker's for something different. I'm looking for a different thing. Ah. Getting shot at by a PMC. Like, I don't mind dealing with Sturman, but having to get my item while dodging shots from the scav boss while also dodging shots from a PMC is like... ah, it's so rough. Jesus Christ! Ah, it's... partisan? Was that partisan? Yeah, it was. Pretty sure that was partisan. That's weird. What's he doing down here? gonna have to fix my belly. Yeah, fuck Tim Hortons. Dude, you know the discourse about this grilled cheese sandwich, man? Bro. Tell us. So, Tim Hortons is a rule where you can't spend more than 25 to 35 seconds on a customer order. But they brought back a grilled cheese sandwich that needs at least a minute for it to be cooked right. So, it's created, understandably, some hilarious issues. Oh, wow. It's got opened up by 2 different PMCs. It's got apps. If you still go to Tim's, then you deserve whatever disappointment they serve you. Yeah, we'll go to a different map. We'll try to get the customs one. I bet you they had night vision goggles. Oh, I'm sure they did. I'm sure they did. Anyway, so it's just a shit sandwich. I feel like Tim's is just like in a really bad spot right now and has been for a while. So it's hard to like, you know, it is what it is, right? It is what nothing says customer satisfaction like forcing a bad quality. Yeah, I mean that's what I think. Like I think it's hilarious that they're like willing, like it just seems like a really odd choice that they knowingly serve shit in undercooked food for the sake of customer turnover rate. You know what I mean? Like it's such a ass backwards way of doing things. Like if you spent like an extra 15 fucking seconds, it would have been done. It would have been fine. And like I don't think the person waiting in line would have even noticed. But anyway, you have like every Tim's has like a monitor in it. So, you know, they're like competing to be the fastest Tim's in the country. At any given point. So, that's all they care about is just like speed of delivery. That's it. So, next time you're wondering why the fuck your bagel wasn't toasted, that's why. Greed made into a meme. Yeah, it's actually kind of bananas, dude. So, I mean, I guess, like, I'm not too sure. I haven't been inside of a Tim's in forever, so I don't know what it would be like if you actually ordered from somebody inside the store. So, maybe they actually cook your food because you're right there and can complain. I'm assuming that's the way it works. Because if it's like, you're not just, like, driving away and hoping they don't come back and walk into the store. Like, you're already lazy enough to go through a car drive-through. That's what I do. I'm not throwing any shade. It's just the way she goes. So it's like, all right, fire that fucker out the door and hope they don't come back. You know. Never had the honor of trying them. Well, whenever a Canadian has nostalgia of a Tim Hortons, it's pretty much everything before 2014 at this point. You know, Tim Hortons isn't even a Canadian company anymore. Last time I checked, I think it's something like 35 to 40% of the company is owned by Canadian corporate interests and shareholders, but the rest is just it's an international organization. It's owned by the same company that owns Burger King. So yeah, lost its soul. Where liquid shits in the nostalgia? I mean, I'll probably be crucified saying it. But it was never the greatest. It was always just good enough. But it like, whenever you used to go in there, like, you actually got, like, a ceramic bowl with your soup and your sandwich. You know, like the donuts used to actually be baked like that day. They used to hire a pastry chef, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, it has changed quite a bit. Dunkin' Donuts though is coming to Canada. I don't know if that's I don't know if that's good or better, but that's they are deciding. They smell blood. They're like, it's our time. It's our time. It's okay. Mid at best. They're like, hey, we heard you guys love shitty coffee. So buckle up and just you wait. We're jumping into the ring. Yeah, no, I feel like there's enough, like we have local coffee shops. So like, and I'm like in rural Canada. So it's like, whatever, just go to your local option, whatever that is. But you know, if you're on the highway or something or in the middle of the nowhere and you're just fiending for a coffee, I mean, sometimes you're in a shit position to argue. You know, A&W is a weird one though, because like I've had like really good moments with A&W and I've had like really shitty ones. My favorite memory of going into an A&W was 2 staff members were basically brawling it out because they were debating on which one of them stole money from the till. And it was like, I do feel like their hiring practices, their hiring policy is pretty insane. There's always it just seems like a rough bunch. Get hired on at the old A&W, but that's just from my perspective. As a masshole, Dunks sucks now. It takes forever to get a coffee and a donut because they're making all these fruity drinks now. Oh, like all the infusers and stuff like that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're trying to compete with Starbucks. Don't forget the protein. Yeah, I've had one of the... Tim's does that now. Tim's has their protein things. I've tried one. Listen, I'm not opposed, though, for more businesses having protein available options, though. I might be... It's all bullshit. I mean, I don't know how much protein you're getting, though. I mean, I don't know the metrics. I don't know the stats. So, I think getting more protein and fiber in your diet's not all bullshit, though. But it's ground up ants. Oh. Well, I mean, that I don't know about that. I don't know about that, man. Is it? Is it actually? I don't know. I mean, but hey, what the fuck what are we talking here? How many grams of protein are those ants? All right. I have not been consuming as much protein or working out nearly as much as I should be. Relatable, I'm sure, to some of you. To others, disappointment. Where the fuck did these NVGs go? I've been looking for these. Did I even buy them? Where are they? I've been scrolling and... There they are. Okay. Jesus. Man. Use the search function. It's a sham. It's just a new version of organic. Kind of, but I mean, like, listen, protein's good, though. It's just good for you. I don't think it's I don't... Listen, I'm going to be honest. I get that there's a bunch of shit, like toxins and, like, seed oils and, like, all this bullshit out there. But protein is not bullshit, but it just depends on how much they have in the drink. If it's, like, have your new protein drink and it's got, like, 6 grams or something, you're like, oh, okay. Or it's, like... 6 grams of protein and like 50 grams of carb. Like, okay, I get it. You're right. You're right. It's like that. So, okay, well then it fucking sucks then. Because like, I don't know. Yeah, carbs are good, fine. Yeah, I understand that. I get it. I'm not a health expert. Look at me, okay? The carbs, brother. The carbs. There is a fellow, though, around here that's trying to gatekeep the carnivore diet, which is hilarious. Which is essentially just like a ketogenic diet. You gotta do what you gotta do, though. If it works for you, fantastic. Whatever. But, like, he's, like, all over Facebook and shit. And like he's like a nutritionist and stuff. He used to be a strongman, and like I used to work out at his gym and stuff before COVID. He had a good strongman gym, but he's like big into the carnivore stuff and like, you know, a little too big into it, I think. But you know, to each their own. To each their own. Because meat, you know, fucking good steak's good steak. You know what I mean? If you're in a situation where you're crushing steaks on a regular basis, you know, steak's good, chicken's good. Meat's good. You eat a kilo of meat a day. How's your ass, dude? Because I feel like you just be shitting. I feel like you just that's a lot of real estate that's moving through the system on a regular basis, I feel. It's a casual streamer. It's a lot of meat, dude. It's a lot of meat. I'm looking for a key that I should own, but I forget the name of it. Do I not own this key? I guess I don't. I mean, I've owned it on previous wipes, but... It's not the aspect, it's the company director's key. Alright, let's see if we get some better luck on this one. I mean, if we don't, then I'm just doomed and we're just never doing this tonight and we'll have to do it tomorrow. But I'm not going to give up trying until I actually exit the stream. But I've been having horrible luck. We've died like, what, 4 times in a row now? 5 times in a row? Some of it I deserve, just fucking around. Other times I, you know, whatever. Maybe it's all deserved, but... alright, you're in the mood for steak and eggs? Dude, I've been struggling with eggs lately. I wish I wasn't struggling with eggs lately, but I am. I used to open up the day with like a 3-egg Ramsey scramble all the time. Struggling how? I just... When they're in front of me, I don't want to eat them. That's it. I don't know what's going on. I love eggs too. Just hardly laying any eggs. I know. It's weird. You over-egged? Maybe, yeah. All types of cooked egg? No, just mainly just like fried egg. Breakfast eggs. You know? Interesting. I know, it's a really meaningless development. I just figured I'd share it. I don't eat deviled eggs. Like maybe put some milk in it. No. Can't. No. You know why? Because my mom used to do that to my eggs. And listen, I love my mom. And she did the best she could. And I'm not complaining. I ate those eggs when they were in front of me. But man, oh man, there is nothing worse than a slightly overcooked egg that has milk added to it. Even ever so slightly. It's just, it gets this like weird brown film in there, you know? And it's just got to be a scotch. It's just got to be a tickle of overcooked. It's like it's just, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just not good. You know? Have a bowl of Captain Crunch. I'm good. I'm alright. You know, if I gotta eat the Fiber Plus cereal options. That's a PMC. No. Dude, I got this cereal that was like 40 grams of fucking fiber in a bowl, but I after a little while I struggled. Cause it's just yeah, it's basically wood. It's just depressing. It's depression in a bowl. But it's you know, yeah. I got high cholesterol for my age, so It's really, dude, I'm fucking old, man. It's just like talking about, oh yeah, I gotta eat the brand fiber and fucking, you know, fucking shit. High cholesterol, boys. Fucking high. Not even 40? Yeah, I know. That's why it's an issue. Bald? Mayo is the best? Fuck, dude, mayo is the best. I feel like mayo's probably doing it to me. It's probably the, mayo on a breakfast sandwich. I feel like a bacon breakfast sandwich with a little bit of mayo it's nothing worse for me. You hate mayonnaise? Dude, mayonnaise is a divisive thing, dude. I'm telling you, I get it. It's like you like it or you hate it. I feel like there's very little in between. There's very little indifference with the mayonnaise. You know, you're either in or you're out. It's white and sticky. You're just like not, you're just... There's an opportunity for a really funny shower joke, but I passed on it. Sorry. Maybe somebody else is going to get there, but... You know. I'm going to leave it up to interpretation. Wonder what Devil Dog is up to? Oh, for fuck's sakes, I honestly thought that was a scav on the other side of the wall, man. I'm playing like so bad. I'm playing so bad tonight. He's standing right there. He's probably wondering what the hell is this guy doing? He was literally standing right next to me. But I thought it was on the other side of the wall. In my defense, I really did. Yeah, look at this. I don't know what the hell's going on in this. Commando store is selling idea rigs and their ads are just a scav in the rig eating a handful of mayonnaise. Yeah. Everything in moderation. Late night doodles, let's go. Let me tell you, I've died like 6 raids in a row, so it hasn't been that eventful. All I'm trying to do is get my fucking maps out of the raid. But I'm going to persevere. I could do an icebreaker. Maybe we do that. Let's actually break the ice. Do an icebreaker. Let's do that. Let's go PvE it up. It's where I belong, I guess, these days. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We'll head over to icebreaker and fuck around. I don't know if we're gonna go for wedge though. I think we'll just kind of do like a simple. We'll just kind of go for like a simple clear just to kind of do it. But bring people in. I don't know. I'm alright. I could do it solo. Did we unlock Icebreaker on the map selection screen? We did, yeah. It was actually incredibly easy. I was kind of surprised with how easy it is to do. You can do solo? Well, I could do it solo up until the until Wedge. Like at that point it's like I've never really tried to kill Wedge solo. I've killed Wedge with Valiant, but I've never like pushed past that point. Because I'm always so loaded with gear that I'm like, let's just leave. But I think the goal for getting to Wedge is you just don't loot other than ammunition until you kill him, and then after that you start working your way back. Because like if you start looting, it's just you're gonna just be full of really good stuff, and then you're gonna want to leave. So when you're as skilled as DeadlySlob, everything in EFT is quite easy. Bro, have you been watching the stream tonight? I've died almost in every... We've only done one successful thing tonight, and I've been murdered every other step of the way. I don't feel good at this game anymore at all. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like I feel like I just fucking suck. But I'm going to keep... Listen, I'm not letting it deter the mission. I've never been more motivated to finish the main story of this game other than right now. I promise. So I'm here. I'm ready to extract. I'm ready to leave. Oh yeah, you can buy an NL545. That's pretty nice. That's a nice one too. It's pretty cool. Who sells the MCX again? I thought Peacekeeper did. Am I just being blind? This is the MPX. I mean, I could just run an M4, but I guess I'll just run an M4. Maybe does Mechanic sell it? I mean, he sells this MPX. Just look it up on the flea. That's weird. Man has level 3 traders. Shake my head. Oh, I know. I know. Trust me. One or two slices of fresh dark bread with peanut butter and water and tea and coffee. Yeah, that's actually probably my go-to most days these days, actually. Almost always. It's like just peanut butter toast. Little whole wheat action. Where's that M4? Did I even buy that? Oh, dude. Holy shit. Unless we just bring the RPD again and just bring a shit ton of ammo. But I feel like the RPD kind of sucks because I need to bring I need to bring more ammo than I'm able to buy. Unless we go, yeah, no, I need more ammo than I can buy. I don't think the Black Division. Just use the HK. I don't like the HK though. Dude, this thing is hilarious. I'm not running this though. Yeah, I don't like the HK. HK non-enjoyers. I'm an HK non-enjoyer, yeah. What? The HK is way better than the M4. It's just, I'm a man from a different era. Okay? There was a time, a long period of time when I played this game where almost everybody exclusively used it. To the point where I grew such a disgust for the gun that I just never liked using it. If you must know. And it was a considerably long period of time. You remember the HK days? It was just a lot of HK. It was a lot of HK. Dutch peanut butter is very fresh and rich, so in combination with dark bread, it's good. Canada, we got Kraft peanut butter. I don't know how that stacks up, you know, in the international level. You know, it's fine. I mean, there's also like fresh peanut butter, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Can imagine. I mean, it's whatever. It gets the job done. Kraft breakfast. Crunchy. Kraft with a K. Kraft with a K. Have you noticed the craft consistency between jars is kind of bad? Do you buy yours from Dollarama per chance? That's not a dig. I'm just asking a question. No. Okay, well, no, I haven't. It's different manufacturing facilities. Right, that's kind of what I was getting to. But no, I haven't noticed. Okay, let's do that. Get that there. Did Doritos not taste the same as they did before? I mean, listen, this is just for Canadians though. The Humpty Dumpty Cheetos, the crunchy Cheetos, it was like my wife's favorite. Those after COVID have never tasted the same. So obviously COVID, they probably ran into like a supply issue, as most companies likely did, understandably. And they've never tasted the same since. Doodles likes his hickory sticks. I do like hickory sticks. Hickory sticks are actually hickory sticks. It's everybody always talks about like Hawkins Cheetos or something like that when they talk about Canadian specific like snacks like that. But no, it's hickory sticks is the GOAT. All right. They're just like little mini French fries that taste like barbecue. They're just good. It's nice. In my opinion, they get forgotten about. And I think the Hawkins Cheetos have also not tasted the same lately and are also a bit overrated. And I'm probably going to fucking Canada jail for saying that. All right, let me get my money. The Mounties. Gonna hear me talking shit. Sir, step off your moose. I know. The last couple of bags I had were stale, and I just got off the train. I said, fuck it, I'm not doing this anymore. That's it. CanCon scores in shambles. Yeah, that didn't really go anywhere, huh? I feel like that's a weird law that exists, but nothing's being done of it. I heard the CRTC is kind of getting back into it, though. They want to charge streamers, and by streamers, I mean like Netflix and stuff like that. They're starting to ramp that shit back up. But that went nowhere. I've lost a little bit of weight this year. I think I'm down like 25 pounds or something like that. But it's really just, if I'm going to be honest, I have not been taking care of myself. I'd say it's probably equal parts body mass, like muscle mass and fat at the same time. And I know I'm not taking care of myself. Carney reversed that CRTC order. Oh, nice. Okay. Because I knew that was going to kind of affect me at some point, but I don't know. I have stopped squatting right now. Yep. I'll hit like a press or like a bench press every now and again and be like, yeah, I still got it. But I don't. For me, squats are tough. It's my favorite lift. And, but fuck, when I take a break, if I can feel the fibers in my glutes and my quads snap if I go really heavy. So it always takes me like 2-3 weeks to get back into like some nice squats. I haven't done shit. How do you get your hair so lustrous? I mean, I was just doing yard work all day, There's the secret. The bald spot, man. Oh, I know. I know. Join us, brother. I am. There's one to the right. Knight should push.
Mrazota!
Usually does. Oh, they're coming for me now. Or not. Ugh. Were it so easy.
There they are, fuckers! Ah. Come out, you fucking pussy! Ah.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? I'm cooked, boys. I'm fried. I know, the reload. The reload. Well, I guess we can't do it solo tonight. Clearly. Time for GeoGuessr? I guess so. I don't know. Time to switch to Star Citizen? There's not much, dude. It's gonna be midnight in like a little bit. I feel like I don't know, DayZ, I don't want to play other shit right now, to be honest with you. I'm gonna go back in. I'm gonna do that again, I think. I'm gonna listen, boys, we can do it. I shouldn't have been there. I knew they were gonna come from behind, context and phrasing. Just wanted to kind of get them stirred up before going back outside, and I definitely was out of position for sure. So, hold on. I'm going to give it one more go. That was, like, totally my bad. Minecraft? No, dude. I actually, you know what? The thing about Minecraft is I have streamed it, funny enough, recently. I was sponsored to stream it. But I always get to the point where I unlock diamonds, and then I start mining diamonds. And then I'm like, what do I do? You know? What am I working towards now? And there's lots to do. Don't get me wrong. But that's kind of where I get to. And then I'm like, I kind of check out. Go to the nether. Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm just going to pass on it at this point. I played it. Unless there's a reason for me to be on it, I'm good. You know, I'm fine. Hardcore Minecraft run. I'm okay. I'm fine. I don't need to be there. You can go there. You can do it. I'm okay. I don't have to do it. Wait until the kiddo starts playing it. Yeah, I'm like, dude, definitely can. He's never played a video game before, believe it or not. I'm not trying to gatekeep this guy playing video games, but I'm just trying to wait for the right moment. He's not quite 3 years old yet, so he has played with one of those like retro electric car tracks. Do you know what I mean? They go on the track and you have the controller in your hand and you have to control the speed around the corners and stuff like that. He's actually like we had no idea. My dad's got a set, like an old set. And his cousin was playing. His cousin's like 7, and he was kind of like playing with it. And then he just like sat down in a chair and like grabbed the controller and was doing it. And I was kind of shocked, like, oh shit, like, okay, I didn't know you could do that yet. That's pretty cool. So like, we'll see, you know, we'll see. I'd say soon. Probably start off with something simple. But start off with Halo 2. So he can learn to appreciate other game consoles by the time he starts playing on PC. Halo 2. Now what you want to do is crouch on that. You see that guy you killed? Insult his mom. All right, that's what you got to do. It's what you got to do. You're not playing the game right if you don't insult his mom, okay? Modern Warfare 2 lobbies? Dude, I bet you Modern Warfare 2 servers are still live. I bet you. Someone's got to do some research into that, because I bet you they still are. I'd say that shit never stopped. They still are, huh? Man, those were the days. Those were the days. I know I think it's less about the game. The game was whatever. I think it was more about the time. It was just perfection. It was perfect. Down to the every last detail. It was just the right game for the right era on the right console at the right time. It was just perfect. It was good. It's just, I don't think it's going to get better than that. It was the best FPS of its time. You know what? It was. It was peak Call of Duty. Are we talking about Tetris? Fuck, it was good. Dude, I still have just memories of, we didn't do LAN parties, but we went to someone's house. We had a router guy, Matson. He still pops into this stream every now and again. And we were playing multiplayer like in Modern Warfare 2 and just having beers and stuff in high school. Probably, you know, there was always like the night always started off on Modern Warfare 2 until there's probably too many beers drinking, and then somebody started calling the girls. And then it just turned to a party. But too many safety meetings. You know what though? I never smoked weed in high school. Wasn't my jam. It was kind of hard to get, to be honest with you. I live very rurally, and so, like at the time, it was kind of it was easier to get hash than it was to get weed where I'm from. But hash was way sketchier than weed was because the people that were making it were just untrustworthy as fuck. We'll put it that way. And this is obviously before fentanyl and stuff, but still, like, bro, it's not worth it. All right, it's not worth it. Yeah, you bought flour from a guy with a crossbow before. Yeah, I mean, there's been a couple sketchy ones. The sketchiest one was trying to hawk down some grass in 2011 or something like that on New Year's Eve. And I had like a connect of a connect, and he wanted to meet behind a bank, and he kind of scammed us a little bit. Or I thought he did. So I called him out on it. I just wanted like a Q. Or not a Q. No, it was Q. And he gave me an eighth. And I was like, dude, there's no way. There's no way. And we're like, he wants to meet behind a bank. What the fuck's up with that? Who meets at a bank? The most surveilled place in 2011 you're ever gonna go. A bank. And the dude freaked the fuck out. He was like a bit of a meth head. And like jumped the fence. And then texted me that he was gonna shoot me. And I was like, okay, Merry Christmas, bitch. Like, what do you mean? Dude, he was a meth head, okay? He wasn't gonna. The only thing he was shooting was directly into his veins that night, probably moments after that happened. Yeah, dude, like there's been some wacky situations, but that one was bad. But I think, yeah, anyway, I'm happy it's legal in Canada. We'll put it that way. Don't have to deal with that shit anymore. I'll get you, bitch. Yeah. Do you still stay in touch with him? No, but I often wonder about what that guy's doing today. I often wonder, is he still alive? And what is he up to? Maybe he turned his life around. Maybe he works at the bank now. Maybe. What about that barber that lived in a van? I haven't seen him in a while, actually. I heard he's doing okay, though. He's doing okay. I've heard about, I think he's doing all right. I was talking to somebody who knows him recently, actually. So I think he's doing something like, what's the thing when they're flying the kite in the sky? It's not waterboarding. It's waterboarding. He works for the CIA. Wakeboarding or something? I don't know what it is. Anyway, he's doing that thing. Kite surfing? Yeah, he's like out in Thailand or something like that, doing stuff like that. So out here torturing people in Thailand? Just a young dude living his life. On the black site. Yeah. Anyway. There's a lot, dude. There's a lot of sad, like, you know, sad shit too. You know what I mean? Like, whew. I'm glad I'm out of that scene. Well, at least they're at the door this time, so I don't have to try to rile them up. He's like right in there. Oh, I killed one with that nade.
Да сдохни ты там уже, пидор!
Yeah. Okay. There's some still in, like, my level to the right. Okay, we might be getting a little low here. Should come up. Ugh. They're not gonna come up. Unless I start looting or something.
Get down, grenade!
Alright. Click. Yeah, I'm about half here. I'm gonna have to repack and then we'll repack and then we'll get the rest of them. What's up with no 60s? Ah, just didn't take them. Bum, bum, bum. What's good? Ah, we had a really rough night of Tarkov, so I decided to do an icebreaker. Died on the first one being a moron. So we're going to see if we can kind of bring it back on the second one. But yeah, I'm just trying to get the topography maps on for the main story mission. And it's just like, man, oh man. Just not making it happen. Just not making it happen. It's a 6-hour craft as well. The mission is quite simple. It's like, get all the topography maps and then craft this like flash drive. And the flash drive takes 6 hours. And then after that, we're PvPing on woods. So I'm a little bit bummed that I'm not able to do that part tonight, because I would have liked to have started it and then tomorrow do woods PvP. So I guess tomorrow what we'll do is just do the topography maps, and then after that we'll just start PvPing on woods on Monday, I guess, is what we'll do. I mean, that's what we're gonna have to do. I mean, there's no other option. Alright, we start looting. Hopefully they don't run up immediately. Okay. How much you got more left in you tonight? Not much more. It's a long day. It's almost midnight. Man, that's so you. Yeah. Bro, they're equipped to shred this boat. Oh. If needed, dang. Maybe. I mean, like, I'm open to doing some, Tuna Team 6 tomorrow for sure. I mean, especially if I'm struggling grabbing the topography maps. It's not like a big thing that I need to do. It would have been nice to have you guys on labs. You know, but hey, you know, Jebediah, he filled in and got it done, you know? I mean, I kind of just opened yellow and got my item and then just completely left him faster than he realized what the hell I was doing, which was kind of crazy, but... Alright, there's probably going to be a guy in here. No? Okay. Old Jebby boy. We knew that was going to happen. Listen, I wasn't going to risk losing the... Like, I've never found one of those before. Like, that's the first time. So, I needed to get the fuck out of there. Is this thing worth it? This, Express? What do you even use with this thing? It's 1 mil. Oh, damn. Like, it's 1 million to the traders? Or, like, people are buying it for a mil. And if people are buying it for a mil, why are they buying it for so much? Just out of curiosity. Directly to the traders. Damn, that's nice. That's crazy. Yeah, I feel like I definitely should be farming this map a bit more before they make it harder, but like I said, there's like a limited amount of time in the stream, so I feel like my main priority right now is doing main story shit. So... Is this 8.56? No, it is good ammo, okay. Or good enough, anyway. Nerf it? Okay. That might be all of them. I feel like it could be all of them. I'm not hearing any more. Ooh, I'll grab this. Why not? Oh no, there's one more. Oh, dude, this is actually way too busted to run. What am I doing? I'm just gonna jam. That's a gun of culture. Ooh, nice SR-25. Ooh. Scary. Yeah, the SR-25 would be cool and all, but gonna take this and then we'll roll down. We should we should have enough ammo to do the next part. Just in case, though. Oof. Nice HK. What do you got in it? Ah, shit ammo as well. Yo, Lanyard, thanks to the 5 community gifted subs, man. That's awesome. Yo, really appreciate that, man. Thank you for the support tonight. That's great. All right. Well. Oof. Shot my belly out. I don't like that. Yo, Scissor. Scissor Lord, thank you for the 5 community gifted subs as well, man. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. You put the HK suppressor on there? I don't want to right now. You got gifted a sub from Stepsis Enjoyer? How neat is that? Wow. If you were a cat, you'd have that protective belly pouch. Alright, I still think there's sadly one more I gotta find. Dude, I am lazily getting through this. Careful, Knight could come out this door. Yeah, I'm the only streamer that managed to actually get Knight to leave the fucking boat. He was just like, it's free real estate. I gotta leave. All right, I'm not hearing much more. I think we will grab some water, though. This is a nice one. Wish these guys had M855, though, but... Okay, I'm going to see if we can grab some water. This is super... It's fucking super water. We got to drink it. All right. Sager suppressor. Now, we got a lot of killing to do, so I don't want to put a suppressor on the gun because it's going to increase the durability burn. I've already died once to a gun jamming against a rogue, or against a Black Division, so I'm just going to avoid it. Okay. Alright. I mean, we're probably going to loot some way better shit than this, so... No, in the bag is good monies. What are you talking about? Piss meter just went to 100. Oh yeah, I think there's like some actual stuff in here sometimes. Okay. All right. So the last time we did this, the last time I did this, only 3 of the Black Division went into the smoke. I've had some really bad luck with the smoke grenade method. So we're gonna still do it, obviously, because it's my only chance of survival. But 3's crazy. The worst you've seen is 4. Yeah, I've actually had 3 come down, 2 go into the smoke, 1 guy avoid going into the smoke, and the other 2 hang in the back hallways, which is really funny. Oh, that's bad. I need one needs to be a bit more forward. Oof, that's also bad. Dude, I guess we're definitely not doing a wedge run then. Holy shit. There we go. That's better. Wow. Is it not working?
Target on 12, confirmed. Hit confirmed. Moving back. I'm down. Cover.
Damn it.
Spotted.
Okay, I think that's it. Owie wowie. I'm hurt. Oopsie daisy. I got shot. Ooh wee. Oh, that hurts. We see him. He's over there. Ah, geez, bud. Pal died. Who did these voice commands? Who did this? Enemy front. Some guy. Oh, gee whiz. The boys died. Fuck. Left flank. Fuck. You pay $100 for in-game slob. Dude, I did USEC #1. What are you talking about? Scabs here? No way, man. Whoa! God damn it! There was still one left alive! Fuck this game. Fuck it. I've had enough. Dude, he didn't even make a sound. He didn't even make a noise. He didn't even... There was a scab there. There was a scab. There was always another. I thought we got them all. Clearly, we didn't. Wow. Damn. He was listening to me yap the whole time. Well, shit. Well, I mean, there's that, boys. Well, I probably just woke up the kids with that one. So, I gotta go. But if you guys are new to the channel, please consider hitting the follow button. I'll let you know whenever I go live, which is usually Monday through Friday, starting at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tonight sucked, but I had a great time enjoying thank you guys for joining me on this train of pain. Nothing went my way. I died in almost every single raid. I didn't get my objective complete at all. We got factory map, and that fucking happened, which is great. So, yeah, you know, it's good. It was a lot of fun, though. Thanks. It was the banter. The banter was good. The discussion was great. Okay? The banter was good. That's what matters. I had a great time hanging with you guys. And just a heads up, for the next couple of Thursdays, probably at least into July, In fact, here's what the next couple of weeks are going to look like. For the next 5 Thursdays, it's probably going to be night streams. And then, actually, you know what? Even further than that, let's extend that. Let me open up the calendar. Let me open up the calendar. The calendar. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Yeah. So the next 6 Thursdays until July 16th is going to be night streams. And then after that, I'm probably going to be taking 2 weeks off. Because, well, around there. So I'm going to be taking 2 weeks off sometime either the week of the 20th and the 27th or the week of the 27th and the 3rd. Actually, I'm going to redact that. It's probably going to be the week of the 27th and the 3rd of August. There is birthdays and anniversaries and summertime, and I got kids now, so that's going to be so for the last couple of years, it's been sort of like that anyway, because one summer I had a kid, so there was 2 weeks. Another summer my wife had a kid. That's another 2 weeks. There was a week in between there. There was a week off or something like that. So basically, my wife had decided that in the summertime, at the last week of July into early August, there's always going to be 2 weeks off in that span. Where whatever we can figure out, it's kind of like up to our schedule, like what we can book, what's going on, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, get used to it. It's going to be a normal thing forever. For the next ever. There's always going to be 2 weeks off in the summertime. Forever. And for the remainder of this broadcast, there'll always be that. So I'm thinking it's going to be the 27th to... Well, okay, let me actually say it. So it'll be July 27th, and then I'll be back on the 10th. Ooh, that's not going to work. I'll be back on the 11th. So, yeah, that seems to make sense. Yeah, something like that. Somewhere in there. So, I'm going to lock that down for now. Other than that, though, let me see. Trying to see if there's any other things that are really, there's a Thursday coming up, or a Wednesday or a Tuesday or something like that, where I think it might be next Tuesday. Anyway, shit's happening. I'm busy. I'm going to stream whenever I can, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. Let's pass you guys over to Tactical Cougar.
Yeah, told you.
I think she's, what the fuck is happening on the Twitch front page, man? I don't need that right now. What the hell is that, man? I don't need, all right. The state of Twitch, just a guy screaming. Oh! Go chill Cougar for the rest of the night. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Hopefully I get something done in Tarkov tomorrow. Either way, even if we die indefinitely, I'm locking in either way, and I'm going to make it work. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. We're escaping Tarkov. I'm escaping Tarkov. I'm not giving up until we escape from Tarkov. I promise. I'm here until we get on that fucking boat and we leave this place for good.